onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A good start. One play, 10 yards. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper at least, a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on the schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've got to keep them focused on the task ahead, make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap. The trap of losing
like how you just moved in.
And then having the open week and having to stew about it.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Mahomes. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their own 21. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. Credit the stop there to Leo Chanel getting into the backfield. It's stopping him in his tracks.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Another run with Mitchell. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. This defense for the Chiefs, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, Make sure you see your guys open before you deliver.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now.
Mason said he did.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Here's Hardman to return. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Mahomes to MVS there for the Kansas City first. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the pistol to give to Jones. Room here to run. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 46 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 36. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
On 1st down, Mahomes. Touchdown! Nicole Hardman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5.
Oh, come on.
Past the 20 a little bit, but no further. A flag in there as well. Let's see what this is.
Yeah.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Trying the right side with Mitchell. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Yeah, this is a different league.
Out there, the defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Lance. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Lance finding Kittle, 1st down San Francisco.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. The Niners sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks.
Good luck.
Yeah, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
If you want, you can take it out. Listen, use it.
Giving you encouragement as long as you give
Why?
them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
What? Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky.
Wishnowsky. Let's go try.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
A quick pass out to Juju. And he's got room. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. For years, this matchup, the Chiefs and 49ers, would have been known as the Joe Montana game. These being the 2 teams that Montana played for in his Hall of Fame career. But now, of course, it's a Super Bowl rematch. Super Bowl 54 in Miami. That game won by the Chiefs 31-20 with that furious 4th quarter comeback to win their 2nd Lombardi trophy. From the 38, Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the
Mason learned explosive, I believe.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Yeah.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the 2nd quarter.
I think Mason.
Hoping to change that right here. An inside give to Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0.
49ers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Against explosion and melee, not bullets or projectile, whatever. It also has cold protection. That's why I like it. Yeah, wolf headdress is not bad. Yeah.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On 2nd and 9, Lance. That complete left side to Gray. Short completion, just 4 yards, and now it's 3rd and 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
The Lance going to throw. Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. And he is going to have the Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams.
I mean, it's fun, but
put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
That's another one complete to Mitchell. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive. And here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
First down, here's Mitchell. Down to about the 22 here. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he is going to have a 49ers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Where's he going?
Sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion. And
lots of rumors of that guy.
That's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw a defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
Got an open man. It's McLeod. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, got this. Sorry you had to make the run for...
Under pressure, sacked back at the 31. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Fourth down field goal try coming, so Lance is off, and on comes Robbie Gould. The kick by Gould is good, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
I don't have jacket line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough
Yo, ship too.
those adjustments are enough defensively.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Gotta go, baby.
Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one's on the former Patriot, Joe Tooney.
What's that? It's not. Whatever.
Now Mahomes. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 19. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes.
He dropped it.
End zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Of course.
Mecole Hardman with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target.
He can make very hard throws. Like in this game, you need like the good quarterbacks. They play really good. Bad quarterbacks play really bad. And like Lamar in that league, like he's a lot harder to pass with. When I play in this league, I feel spoiled. real
San
spoiled.
Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Like, you haven't really needed to.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. To throw, it's Lance. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Damn.
By L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on.
Yeah, I did.
He's like, I shouldn't have thrown
yeah,
that
I did.
ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball.
I just want to try to get in field goal range here. That'd be nice.
On the job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
That's picked. That's all right.
Tries to force it
Gotta.
in, and it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
21.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with a pressure.
That should not have happened.
That brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach
Yeah.
time in what's been a fairly one-sided.
He had 5 guys blocking and only 3 guys rushing.
Send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. Here's Jonathan Coachman.
Like, I mean, he did roll out the pocket a little bit, so I mean, I guess that gave Clark the. Yeah, but still, that's the logic would be the guard. Like everyone's getting punched double team almost.
On the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Shotgun now for Lance. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he is going to have a Niners first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Lance looking to throw it.
Good down.
And look at that catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating
Way different.
what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
That's a second sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do.
He has been. It's very nice to see this.
Moves they need to do to set him up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
I actually want the play to be flipped on actually.
Down to the 42-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, if there was any thought that this thing might turn around for this offense in the second half, I think those thoughts pretty well dashed after that interception return there.
It just has not been a good outing for this unit whatsoever. There's no other way to say it. They've been overmatched, haven't performed to the level that they've needed, and that throw there is just going to contribute to this game getting out of hand.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get
I now have the chew clock.
As this one's in the air.
Yeah, once you have a 21-point lead, you have the chew clock. Offense has the chew clock.
It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
No, losing team doesn't have to, but winning team does. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I meant winning team.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty...
I like that animation, but it kind of messed with me because I wasn't expecting that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
See how he was able to turn up the field? I kind of like that.
Who the better team has been in this one? And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
On first down, Lance. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again to Jones.
Oh, of course.
And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
What?
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
6-0.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Oh.
Middle, and he's got Gray.
Damn, that sucks.
10, 5, touchdown, 49ers. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it
Yeah, I
away.
will. Hey, why you scum kicking, my guy?
This is taken way up at the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Bro, it's an automatic fumble if he gets hit. I am not letting that happen.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin first and 10. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Oh shit, I've got to turn that off.
Up the middle, Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
I like the strategy.
What's that?
Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But that
Yeah,
doesn't
go
mean
ahead.
they want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Damn.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Good job by this defense, and now playing what they call complementary football. Offense scores a touchdown for them, so they come right out, force what should be a 3 and out, and keep the momentum squarely on their side.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Damn it.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. On play action, now Garoppolo. That's caught downfield by
Like that. Like that tackling. Like, what is Reed doing?
He'll have it past midfield almost to
Just
the
need.
30 before being taken down. That one good for 37 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah,
how many
that's the
guys
issue in, like,
this league have
tackling.
The impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
On first down, Garoppolo.
Oh,
Hit as he
that was gonna be a
throws
pick.
there, incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Garoppolo again. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to them. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. Hardman on the return. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Balled at the 26, 2nd and 7. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Got his man complete, Moore. And he will have a Chiefs first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job.
Me and Eric play next.
So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third is worth
Yeah.
quarters of play.
X.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
No. Nope.
From the 34,
I want to revive it, but
running right, Jones. And some room to work.
no, they play. It's just they don't play in that league.
The 35-yard line. 112 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. No doubt those are the top.
I mean, they're only an 81 overall. They're just super young on defense, but they don't have. I mean, they have Hardman still, but they don't got
little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game.
Mahomes is broken.
That means they're really counting on that offensive line.
Yeah, he's a good user. From what I heard, I haven't played him yet. I gotta play him. I think I gotta play the Broncos, who's 6-0 as well.
Just eat up that clock, and if you have the ball,
Yeah.
they can't score.
Yeah, he did. He's like, can we restart the league where Russ gets his contract?
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important.
And he
Nice.
loses the football a
Get in there, boy.
second time. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Well, not exactly the way that they drew it up, partner, but
Boy, big boy getting paid.
Touchdown.
A great outcome for the offensive side, but a crushing defensively.
The thing is, that before that snap to play, I was like, oh no, RJ2 is tired. I should have subbed him out.
Now the
He's probably gonna fumble.
not getting down and going out and continuing to make plays.
If the, I
and
mean,
hoping the ball bounces your way
yeah.
next time.
Yeah, he has been.
This will be fielded
Oh.
inside the 5.
I get that carry up.
Tackled just shy of the 25.
Niners take over 1st down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner.
They're probably about the same price.
Film room and watch every error that they
For
make
everything.
and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play.
Yes.
Hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Calling a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational.
That would make teams more.
How many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? Let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush.
Yeah.
They've been teeing off.
Like, they would have to do something where, like, the team leader, because if you, like, disbanded the team, especially when, like, they do that during updates, you just ruin the whole.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation points, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage. But you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Butker's kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
21, here we go.
From the 27, Garoppolo.
That's another one complete to Mitchell.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Here we go. 11.
Garoppolo looks to throw. It's caught. Mitchell. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards there, just like last play.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Trent McDuffie with a pick.
20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this.
I didn't know how to showboat.
I
tried to showboat, but I didn't know.
And sometimes you fall back and you lose your
No.
Not in this case.
One is a showboat.
Play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
And they will take a knee here. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck, they knew. This is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease. Robbed home with an easy win. And here's the best part for them. It'd be easy to get to the airport because the crowd left pretty early in this one, didn't it?
Well, plus they have a police escort.
Okay, you had to split that part of it. Of course, they're going to get there. But think about how wide open things are now because this crowd didn't expect this.
No.
So they went back to the tailgate and said, let's go eat. This one isn't any fun for us.
Yeah, they took the drama out of this one pretty early on.
So for the Chiefs, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, the loss drops them back.
That was a tough game for him because, I mean, he's either he goes to 5-2, 4-3. Yeah.
So photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go.
I got a hard schedule coming up. I got the Titans, who's like has one loss. Like Jackson has 2 losses. There's no more Chargers anymore. We got Broncos, 6-0 Broncos, and Texans. Broncos, Raiders. He left, I guess. He just left. He's bad. Push the start my week. I'm in this photo pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it.